Let me ask you something. What if you could build strength without ever lifting a heavy weight? What if you could actually improve your stability, your independence, all while you sleep? Today, we're diving into a really simple, science-backed method that could completely change how you think about getting older and staying strong. Let's get right into it.
So let's just start with this one. Powerful idea. What if the real key to feeling stronger, to feeling more confident on your feet, wasn't found in some grueling workout, but in something you already do every single night? Now, I know, it might sound like a bit of a fantasy, but this isn't about magic. It's about biology and how we can start working with our bodies as we get older, not against them.
You know, for so many of us, the story of aging seems to be written in stone. You feel a little stiffness here, a little weakness there, and it's just so easy to accept that, well, that's just the way it has to be. But what we're looking at today suggests there's a huge, crucial chapter that most people are missing entirely.
All right, so let's dig into this. To really understand why this nighttime strategy is so incredibly effective, we first have to get a handle on the challenge our bodies are facing as the years go by.
So here's the deal. As we get older, our bodies just naturally start to lose a bit of muscle mass. It happens. And once you get past 60, that whole process can really speed up. Now, this is not a personal failing, not at all. It's just a biological fact of life. But understanding this fact is the absolute first step to doing something about it. And this isn't just some abstract idea, right? This shows up in very real, everyday ways. It's that split-second pause before you push yourself up out of a chair. It's having to make 2 trips from the car with the groceries you used to carry all at once. It's that frustration that builds up, and for a lot of people, a very real fear of falling. And at the end of the day, what's it all about? It's about a potential loss of independence, the one thing we all value so, so much. Okay, but what if? What if we've been looking at this whole thing completely backward? What if the key is to work with our body's own natural cycles? This brings us to the core secret of this whole approach, and it's a secret that happens while you're fast asleep. Now, this is where it gets really fascinating, because this idea flips a common belief right on its head. We all tend to think that muscle is built at the gym or, while we're being active, but that's only half the picture. That activity actually creates tiny little tears in the muscle. The real building, the process that actually makes you stronger, that happens later, during recovery. And your most powerful recovery period of the entire day? Yep, it's when you're sound asleep. And this chart just lays it out perfectly. During the day, when you're moving around, you are, believe it or not, breaking muscle down. But then, at night, your body switches into repair mode. It's like a little construction crew comes out, and they take those broken down fibers and rebuild them, but this time even stronger than before. That right there is how you actually build strength.
So okay, if sleep is when your body's repair crew is on the clock, the next question is pretty obvious, right? What kind of supplies do they need to get the job done right?
Well, the number one material your body needs for this job is something called amino acids. The absolute easiest way to think about them is like this. They are the bricks for a bricklayer. They are the fundamental building blocks of muscle tissue. Simple as that. Without a steady supply of these bricks, that overnight construction crew just can't do its job.
And this is the absolute key. If your body enters that long overnight fasting period without these essential building blocks on hand, the repair work just stalls out. And not only can it not rebuild, it might actually do the opposite. It might start breaking down existing muscle just to get the energy it needs. So the process can work against you instead of for you.
But this is also where we find this incredible opportunity. By giving your body a very specific, slow-digesting nutrient right before bed, you're not just providing fuel for an hour or two. Oh no. You are opening up a 6 to 8 hour window, pretty much the entire time you're asleep, where your muscles get a slow, steady drip of those amino acid building blocks. You're basically allowing your repair crew to work a full shift with all the supplies they need.
So, let's get down to brass tacks. How do you actually do this? Well, it all comes together in an incredibly simple but really powerful nightly routine. No fancy equipment, no tough exercises, just one spoon.
Okay, so here are 2 fantastic, super simple options. First, on the left, you've got the convenience option. Just a single scoop of a slow-release protein powder, something like casein, mixed with a little water or milk. Easy. On the right is a wonderful, all-natural homemade mix. Just some warm milk, which naturally has casein, plus you get the amazing benefits of turmeric and cinnamon and a teaspoon of chia seeds. Both of these are designed to digest slowly, feeding your muscles all night long.
And the process itself, it literally could not be easier. I mean, think of it less like a chore and more like a calming little ritual to end your day. You just prepare your small warm drink, you stir in your chosen spoonful, and you sip it slowly before you settle in for the night. That's it. From there, you just sleep and you let your body do the work.
So, where does this simple little habit actually lead? I mean, what can you really expect if you start fueling your body's repair cycle every single night? Let's talk about your path to stronger legs.
You know, this quote really gets right to the heart of why this all matters so much. It isn't just about muscle, is it? It's about what that muscle gives you. It's the freedom to move with confidence, to feel safe and secure, and to live your life on your own terms, not on terms that are dictated by any physical limits. And the results aren't something you have to wait ages for. The idea is that within just a few weeks of giving your body this nightly support, you could start to notice these small but really significant changes. Getting out of your favorite chair just feels a little bit easier. You feel more stable. You walk a little taller. That flight of stairs doesn't seem quite so daunting. I mean, these are the little victories that build real, lasting confidence. So we'll leave you with this final thought. You don't need a new gym membership. You don't need some radical new diet to start making a real change. You just need to give your body the support it's been asking for. A simple, comforting drink, 1 spoon every night. The potential for a stronger, more independent future could honestly be that simple. So why not start tonight?